Hello, everyone. My name is Ange de Lumière. I'm a sustainable success mentor, and I support ambitious individuals who want to create success on their terms so that they don't have to burn out in the process or sacrifice a part of their life, whether it's their health, their relationship, their mental health, or anything else. So I have a brand new deck that I have created, and this is the first, consider it like the launch of these energy updates that I'm going to do once a week for the foreseeable future. The deck I'm going to use this is this one. It's called Healing Burnout with the Angels. You do not have to believe in angels, or you do not have to think that you're burnt out in order to benefit from these readings. I am not going to do them live on social media. And the reason is I used to do these reading live from 2020 to 2025, and there were so many spammers who commented or contacted people directly in their inbox on social media to sell them bogus psychic readings. So I've decided that I'm doing this as a Zoom video, posting on my social media, and I'm inviting you to join my next free one card reading sessions, who are actually going to be held in Zoom. So there's a limited number of seats in these free sessions, 15 at the moment. And if I need to increase them, I will. But for the moment, it's going to be half an hour, up to an hour, 15 people. And I have actually 6 decks that I've created myself. They're quite original. They're different from the usual tarot decks, but I can also use tarot decks. But at the moment, I want to use my brand new deck, Oracle deck. And here is the energy of the week. What this means is that everybody who's going to watch this video this week is affected by the card that I'm pulling in one way or another. What would be really lovely is if you resonate with what I said in the video, if you could comment below, or if you don't want people to know that you're interested in cards, angels, and esoteric or even spiritual stuff, because suppose you're on LinkedIn and you'd rather keep that discreet. All you need to do is use the link that's going to be above the video or underneath. I don't know yet because I haven't posted this video yet. Or DM me. I'm always happy to receive DMs. I answer all my DMs personally, and I would love to hear from you. So here is the card for the energy of the week for the first week of December, starting on the 1st of December. It is Sunday, the 30th of November in the evening. So we're tapping into the energy of the upcoming week. And I'm going to pull just the one card and then I'll elaborate on what comes up. Oh, this is really interesting. What a wonderful card to come as the first reading. This is the Angel of Leadership. And well, first of all, you might not know that angels are interested in leadership, in business, and all the things that are fairly mundane. And the reason is because you probably heard about the angels from either the Bible or whichever religion you're subscribing to, as angels are quite common in the what are called the Abrahamic religions. Interestingly enough, actually, if you're interested, I have a spiritual podcast called True Spirituality with Ange. And this week, this very week, my podcast episodes come out on Fridays this week. So it's going to be the 5th. Let me just check. I like to be precise. On the 5th, we have an episode coming out about angels around Christmas. And the question I'm asking is, are the angels more present during Christmas time or during December? And I hope you'll be interested by the answer that I'm giving in the episode. But they're already here. I love that it's the first card I pull in my deck. And I love that I combine angel and leadership. Why is leadership important to angels? Because the more we have conscious, heart-centered leaders in the world, the better the world will be at all levels. We will have, well, I think that's enough what I said. I think it speaks for itself. So this is probably the card that encourages you. If you haven't stepped into your leadership yet, now is the time. Don't think leadership this needs to be this big massive thing where you need to take responsibility at a level that you're not comfortable with. You can take a very first step. And for me, recently, this step has been to accept the nomination to be the president of my public speaking club. And that's been an amazing experience for me into my own leadership, which I had been waiting for a long time to step in. So I'm talking to people who are not into their leadership just yet. Now is the time. The angels will be supporting you in stepping up. And how can they do that for you? Well, they can do that by bringing to you the knowledge that you need, or maybe a mentor who's going to help you step into your leadership, or they might bring also opportunities. So this is the message for the energy of the week. I'm incredibly excited about it. I want to keep these videos under 10 minutes, so I still have 1 minute to go. The angels here to help the current leaders. And I would say for leaders that are already have stepped up, I think they would probably help leaders not burn out, because it's a real risk, especially when you're a parent, especially when you're a woman. Because sadly, even in our Western world, the role of parenting is a lot more on women than men. And when you're a leader, that has a very, very heavy weight. And that's actually the reason why I haven't stepped into my leadership for so long. I have 4 autistic children, and I wanted to be the best possible mother I could be for them. And sadly, that meant that I couldn't, or I felt I couldn't accept positions of leadership up until recently. Now, the world has changed, thankfully. And I think this is going to change also for women who want to step into leadership. Right, I'm up to the 10 minutes. Check either the description box above this video or underneath, and click the link to sign up. There's only 15 spaces. There's only going to be 1 reading this month. So grab your seat whilst there's some. And I'll speak to you again for another reading next Sunday. Bye for now.